How do you maintain reporting compliance with the Office of the State Auditor? First, access the Local Government Resource Center found at resources.auditor.utah.gov. Click the Forms page. If you don't want to complete reporting requirements yourself, access our approved vendor list, which provides state-negotiated rates for firms throughout Utah, which can provide bookkeeping, compliance reporting, and financial statement preparation. For the smallest entities, a firm may be able to complete required reports in an hour or so each year. If you are doing the reporting for your entity, you should have access to a computer, the internet, an email address, and a scanner. If you're completing reports yourself, download the Reporting Requirements Manual, which details all state auditor reporting requirements, and adds a few requirements from other state offices. If you are a local or special service district, download the Little Manual. If you're any other entity, download the Uniform Accounting Manual. Let's review the Reporting Requirements Manual. On the table of contents, the reporting tips remind you that you should never use Internet Explorer to access the state reporting system. If your entity's financials are included in a parent entity, you may submit a parent entity reporting memo in place of your financial report. And financial surveys should be submitted in a Microsoft Excel file format. And if you have an audit performed each year, your audit report should be submitted in a PDF format. Do not submit files in a picture file format, such as PNG, GIF, TIFF, or JPEG. They'll be rejected. Following our introduction and team member profiles, you'll see the report deadlines page. Budgets are due within 30 days of adoption, and financial reports are due within 6 months of your fiscal year end. They're both submitted to the state reporting system. Watch our state reporting system walkthrough video for help submitting reports. If you haven't submitted the budget within 30 days of your fiscal year end, you'll receive a 10-day warning letter. After 10 days, your entity's funds will be suspended, meaning you'll be prohibited from spending money for that fiscal year. We may subpoena your bank statements, and bank accounts may be frozen until the budget is submitted. If you haven't submitted your financial report, or your financial certification, or your self-evaluation form within 6 months of your fiscal year end, you'll receive a 60-day warning letter. After 60 days, you'll receive a hold notice, and property taxes and state-allocated funds will be held from your entity. This includes taxes and fees held by the county and other state revenue. We also provide deadlines for transparent Utah reporting. See our walkthrough videos on creating an account and submitting files to this site, the deposit and investment report submitted to the Treasurer's Office, and the entity registration provided to the Lieutenant Governor's Office. Let's take a look at what reports are required for an entity with revenues and expenditures below $350,000. First, let's look at reports required for all entities. The reports required are a budget, impact fee report, deposit and investment report, transparent Utah data uploads, and local government registration. We'll cover the budget and impact fee report in this video. Now, to the below $350,000 required reports page. These entities also need to submit a small financial survey, financial certification, and self-evaluation form. We'll cover all 3 of these reports in this video. Okay, let's go back to the Forms page and download the district budget form. Open the Excel file and click Enable Editing. You'll see 3 worksheets at the bottom. The first is Instructions. Spend 2 minutes every year and read the instructions to ensure you don't make an error and receive a letter from our office. Part 1 shows the General Fund and Enterprise Fund. Part 2 shows the Capital Projects Fund and Debt Service Fund. On Part 1, fill out the entity name and fiscal year. Your entity only needs to complete the funds that it actually uses. For a 2020 budget, enter 2020 here. The current year would be 2019. These amounts would be the current year-end estimates, since you would likely be completing this budget document with a month left of the 2019 fiscal year. The prior year would be fiscal year 2018 actual amounts. If these 3 columns aren't completed for each applicable fund, the budget will be rejected. If you have accounting software that can fulfill the budget requirements, you may upload the file it exports. Once you complete the budget, save the file to your computer, then upload it to the state reporting system. The next report that may be required if your entity actually assesses impact fees is the Impact Fee Report. Go to the Forms page and download the Impact Fee Report example. Open the Excel file and click Enable Editing. You can download our example to use or use your own, but it must include, for each fund, the source and amount of all money collected, earned, and received, and all expenditures, and the year in which the impact fee funds were received, the project from which the impact fee funds were collected, the project for which the impact fee funds are budgeted, and the projected schedule for expenditure. Once you complete the impact fee report, save the file to your computer, then upload it to the state reporting system. The next report is the Small Financial Survey. Go to the Forms page and download it. Open the Excel file and click Enable Editing. You'll see 3 worksheets at the bottom. The first is instructions. Spend 5 minutes every year and read the instructions to ensure you don't make an error and receive a letter from our office. The second is the balance sheet, and the third is the income statement. If both the balance sheet and the income statement aren't completed, the report will be rejected. See our Financial Survey Basics walkthrough video, which provides a detailed example of how to complete this report. Once you complete the Small Financial Survey, save the file to your computer, then upload it to the state reporting system. The next report is the certification of the financial report. Go to the Forms page and download it. Open the Word document and click Enable Editing. Note that you do not need to put this on your letterhead. What is required is that this language is not modified except for you filling out the appropriate highlighted sections. Once you've entered this information, print out the form, then have the CAO and CFO physically sign it. Once you complete the financial certification, scan the document, save the file to your computer, then upload it to the state reporting system. The last report we'll review is the self-evaluation form. Go to the Forms page and click the link. It will open a PDF document in another internet browser tab. Save the file to your computer. If you don't have software that can edit PDF documents on your computer, print out the self-evaluation form and complete it by hand. This report must be completed by a governing body member that does not handle the entity's finances. Spend 5 minutes every year and read the instructions to ensure you don't make an error and receive a letter from our office. Answer every question. If you fail to answer a question or answer no for a question and don't provide a corrective action plan, funds may be held from your entity. Before you sign on the last page, print the form if you haven't already, sign it, scan it, and save it to your computer. Then upload it to the state reporting system. Now that you understand the basics of compliance, feel free to peruse our training page for training requirements and our YouTube channel for other helpful videos. Also, see our Resource Center for policy templates, brief explanations, and checklists.